Good morning. My name is Perry Hoffman, and I'm president of the National Education Alliance for Borderline Personality Disorder, and I want to welcome you all here today to the 4th annual conference at Yale School of Medicine. It's just a delight to be here. We expect over 350 people. Each year this conference grows, so we know that we're meeting the needs of the wider community in this area. What we're going to do today is hear from many of nationally known speakers on their areas of expertise, and we know that we are going to find this day a remarkable day. We also have the privilege to be videotaping all of the presentations, and they will also then go up on our website, which is borderlinepersonalitydisorder.com. This day also has very special meaning because I don't know how many of you know that on April 1st, 2008, the House of Representatives designated May as Borderline Personality Disorder Awareness Month. Well, I did have a slide to show you. We have a logo.
Use, what? Sorry.
You do it, sir. Yeah, that's what I should have done.
And just use the arrows and don't reduce it.
What we're trying to do is make people more aware of this disorder because we believe that education and knowledge is the first way of getting people the treatment that they need, and equally important to help stamp out the stigma on this disorder. So we invite you, excuse me, to go to our website where we have a whole toolkit for everybody who wants to download anything and start spreading the word that this is Borderline Personality Disorder Awareness Month. So it's now my pleasure to introduce Seth Axelrod, who will be the moderator of the day. Thank you.
Good morning, and welcome to the 4th annual Yale Conference on Borderline Personality Disorder. I'd like to be the first to wish us all a happy Borderline Personality Disorder Awareness Month. Of note, I want to express appreciation for Representative Thomas Davis of Virginia for sponsoring House Resolution 1005, as well as Representative Shays of Connecticut for co-sponsoring it, and all of our Connecticut reps for voting for the resolution, beginning with Representative Rosa DeLaura of this district, as well as Reps Joe Courtney, John Larson, Christopher Murphy, and again Christopher Shays. So I just want to really express appreciation to them. And encourage us all to think about how our representatives are approaching this issue. I'd like to start by just giving some special recognition to the conference staff of this program. This has been a tremendous effort to put this together, including Trish Woodward of National Education Alliance for Borderline Personality Disorder, Jacqueline Smith, our conference registrar, and our conference coordinators, Drs. Lisa Maccarelli, David Klemensky, and Peggy Lee Wupperman. I am also grateful for the support from the National Education Alliance for BPD, the BPD Resource Center, Yale Department of Psychiatry, Yale University Department of Psychiatry, and Yale New Haven Psychiatric Hospital for all the support in putting this together and allowing this to occur. I'm also very grateful to our speakers, our volunteers, and for you for taking the time to join us today and making this possible. There's been a tremendous response to this conference. Today's topic, just a few words, borderline personality disorder, trauma, and resiliency, led to some interesting reactions when I began to advertise the idea. One that I heard was particularly intriguing, that aren't individuals with borderline non-resilient by definition? That is, don't the resilient get through trauma without developing these problems? It's an interesting point. However, I think it misses the facts involved with many individuals surviving and thriving following not only traumatic life events, but also following the pain of psychiatric illness. There are several individuals that I've gotten to know personally in my work, some of whom are in this room right now, who I've seen transform their lives in ways many thought unimaginable. I've seen others touched by their courage and their example of surviving and growing in the face of both their traumas and their mental health difficulties. While it might not satisfy everyone's definition, I'd like to suggest that resiliency is an extremely valid characterization of their journey. In addition, a major hope of this conference is that we do not stop at understanding how traumatic experiences might be linked to BPD, but move on to help those affected by trauma become more resilient. That is, let's consider how resiliency might be a learnable, achievable disposition. Our speakers today again represent some of the greatest expertise on the topics being presented. All have generously volunteered their time to present to you, and I thank them sincerely. I'd like to just note that the composition of speakers today parallels our conference planning committee as well as our audience. We represent clinicians, researchers, consumers, and family members who have come together to learn of our shared experience. What we all have in common is our dedication to understanding, supporting, and improving the lives of individuals struggling with the symptoms of borderline personality disorder. And that's all.